Philippines is facing one of its most turbulent political moments in recent years, as public anger grows over allegations of corruption and economic frustration. The pressure intensified after widespread protests erupted across major cities, with demonstrators demanding transparency, accountability, and a stronger response from the government. This national unrest has placed President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. under unprecedented public scrutiny, prompting questions about the administration's credibility and the future of its political stability. Amid speculation and mounting political pressure, Malacanang issued a strong and direct message. President Marcos will not resign. The palace clarified that despite the noise on social media and the growing demonstrations, the president intends to complete his term. Officials insisted that the government remains functional, stable, and committed to delivering its agenda. They dismissed calls for resignation as politically motivated and emphasized that the president continues to enjoy the support of key institutions, including the military leadership and core government agency. The rising anti-corruption protests did not emerge overnight. Analysts say multiple factors are fueling public anger. These include allegations of government mismanagement, concerns over rising living costs, and criticism over the administration's response to economic challenges. Many Filipinos also feel that corruption remains deeply rooted in the political system, and that the current government has not done enough to curb it. Protesters have taken to the streets demanding investigations, reforms, and greater accountability, all while urging the president to address the issues head-on instead of dismissing th. With the protests gaining visibility, opposition groups have sensed an opportunity. Several political parties, activists, and civil society networks are now coordinating efforts to amplify public frustration. While they maintain that their movement is peaceful and democratic, the government accuses some factions of trying to exploit the unrest for political gain. Analysts say the divide between the administration and the opposition is likely to intensify as both sides seek to shape public opinion ahead of future political cycles. Political observers warn that the situation is at a critical stage. Some believe the administration underestimated the scale of dissatisfaction and failed to respond quickly to public sentiment. Others argue that the protests reflect deeper structural issues, decades of institutional weaknesses and chronic corruption, problems that no single administration can fix overnight. Experts stress that unless the government takes concrete steps toward transparency and reform, the demonstrations may continue to grow, potentially evolving into a broader political crisis. For now, the government insists it is stable and firmly in control. But the public's frustration is real, and the protests show no sign of fading. The coming weeks will be crucial. Whether the palace chooses dialogue, reforms, or a tougher stance will determine the direction of the crisis. What remains clear is that Filipinos want answers and change. As the tension builds, the nation stands at a crossroads, watching closely to see how the Marcos administration responds to one of its biggest challenges yet.